Hello, sports fans, sports bettors, and YouTube Nation. John here with Ricket Picks. Hope everybody had a great and happy Tuesday. Mac action was back. We did all right. Not as good as we wanted to, that's for sure, but we did all right. In the Mac itself, we went 2-2. It was 2-0 in soccer. We had France -1 and Portugal money line over Croatia. Both of those hit. And then in the Maction, pardon me, I only went 1-3 in the Maction. On my Patreon, we had the Kent State first half team total over 23. That smashed. It was a winner. I had Buffalo first quarter team total over 10.5. That did not come through. They only scored 7. And I was also on Buffalo BGSU first quarter over 13.5. I thought there would be a lot more points in that game in the first quarter. There was not. So that also lost. And then I was on Buffalo as your free YouTube play, -31. A couple garbage time touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Buffalo did switch out some of their starters. BGSU did score 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to cover the spread. Had Buffalo played the whole game, they would not have, had they kept the pedal to the metal. In my video, I did touch on, I was worried about if they would or not. We'd find out who the Buffalo coaching staff was. Now we know they're not going to go out and run up the score on another team. Kent State absolutely smashed Akron, put up 69 points again. I think they're going to score when they can, where they can. Akron, pretty good fight. They scored 28 points, so mental note to take there. Akron's not as bad as they were last year. But all in all, it was a winning day. That's what matters. And we're moving on. Got a couple comments, thanks for the nice pick, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to lose some. I'm 10-5 in my last 15. That's 67%, so that's putting money in the pocket right there. But we're moving on to Wednesday, November 18th, 2020. Got the more MAC action going on. Going to Toledo for Eastern Michigan, I should say. Eastern Michigan Eagles, Toledo Rockets. The Rockets come in 1-1 in conference play. The Eagles are 0-2. The Toledo Rockets, they beat Bowling Green State University 38-3. Another instance where a team played Bowling Green and they jumped on them early and then just let off of it in the second half. But put some backups in, got them some playing time, and ended up winning the game 38-3. BGSU is a very, very young football team this year, so they're not going to be good at all, ever. But Western Michigan University, they played them. The infamous fake spike. Western Michigan scored 2 touchdowns in not very much time late in that game. Beat them 41-38. Another kind of mental lapse by Toledo. Eastern Michigan, they've lost to Kent State, who's a pretty good football team. They lost to them by 4, 27-23. And then they played a nice close game with Ball State. They lost by a touchdown, 38-31. And some people expected Ball State to be a factor in the MAC this year, going up against Toledo, but not sure how that's going to pan out. The stats are still lopsided in this game. I've seen the spreads -6.5. I'm not sure it should be that close, but I guess I'm kind of happy it is. But also makes me question why. Toledo's averaging 38 points a game. They're giving up 22 points a game. Eastern Michigan's averaging 27 points a game and giving up 32 points a game. The offensive stats is where it gets kind of lopsided, and defensive. Toledo is averaging 512 yards a game on offense. Eastern Michigan's averaging 389. Granted, the two teams that Eastern Michigan has played, both of those teams have better defense. Toledo's played Western Michigan, who's going to be pretty good. They're going to be okay. They're going to be a middle-of-the-road team in the MAC this year, I think. But on defense, Toledo's only allowed 352 yards of offense per game, and Eastern Michigan's allowed 483. Granted, they have played Kent State and Ball State, who are pretty good teams, but Toledo can hang up yards too. So Eastern Michigan's given up 258 yards a game on the ground, and part of Toledo's game, they've run for 236 yards a game. So that tells me Toledo's pretty much going to be able to do what they want on offense. On the other side of the ball, you got Eastern Michigan. They average 245 yards passing per game, and Toledo only gives up 206 yards per game. So there's a little bit of a difference there, which I think the advantage goes to Toledo in that factor also. So your official Ricketts gridiron pop pick for this game, we're going to go with the Toledo Rockets. We're going to lay the -6.5. That's a touchdown. I think they can cover that. Granted, they don't give up again. They don't give up a bunch of touchdowns late because they get mental lapses thinking they got the game won. We're really hoping, counting on Toledo just to come through and finish it here. But I'm going to go with them -6.5. It's currently -110. We're going to put a $40 bill on it and call it a day. If you guys have not already, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, turn notifications on. You'll get the videos as soon as they drop. Jump on over and check out my Patreon. I'm having another good month over there. Super cheap, so go check that out, see if it's for you or not. www.patreon.com/RicketPicks. And guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching this video. I truly do appreciate all my views and my subscribers. You guys keep me rocking and rolling. Thank you very much. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day once again. And most importantly, good luck with your bets.